Hey guys, I'm going to quickly show you how to set up the MySQL command line client. So the first step is you need to have the command line client installed. When you install MySQL, you need to make sure you included it with your MySQL installation. So if you just go to apps, you go to MySQL, you'll see the command line client. If you have this, it's installed. If you don't, you just got to go to the installer and you just got to quickly add that to your installation. So see, we installed the shell, which will include the command line client. We can even just quickly modify our installation. If you want to modify the shell, it would give you the option to add it, but when I did my installation, I just did a full installation. If you want to see that, just check my video on how to install MySQL. So I'm going to cancel modifying this, but I'm going to hope you have the MySQL command line client. But you might notice in other tutorials, when you go to command prompt, they type MySQL and they might get options on configuring the command prompt and entering details, but you get this, it's not recognized. So I'll just show you how to quickly make it so that your terminal can be able to execute the MySQL commands. So the way to do this is you need to edit your environment variables. So you're gonna just go to environment variables. I just typed it here, you just saw. Open, and we got to add a path to the environment variables. So go to this PC, go to your C drive, go to MySQL. I know, you got to go to program files first. Then you go to MySQL. Then you go to MySQL server. Then you go to bin. Go up top. Copy this address as text, and now we're going to go to our path file. Click the path, click edit, click new, and add this as a path. And that's all you got to do. Now when we type MySQL in terminal, we can open a new terminal and then it'll work. We open a new terminal. Now we type MySQL and you see it recognized the command, but it said access is denied. We're not using a password because our local instance of MySQL has a password. So we're going to write MySQL-H. The host will be localhost and the user will be the root, and the -p to indicate that we will put in a password. To the password. And there, we're into our local instance of MySQL. We can hit the show databases. We gotta put the semicolon at the end and we can see our databases. So that's how to configure MySQL command line client to run locally on your laptop. Thank you, and please subscribe.